All the hype. Okay, let's get the music down. Let's get the music down. Hello. Ooh, is that way too down? Hello, everybody. Okay. Let's switch on over. We want to see what's happening. Okay. Let's quickly go to Chad. Hey, Sir Green, how are you? Respect. How are you? Always lovely seeing you. Potato, welcome to the stream. Also, Potato, you will notice you've got a little star next to you, and everybody else will notice as well. Potato is an official member of the YouTube channel, which we will get into in a little bit. For now, we're just gonna do a little bit of stream. Moon, welcome to the stream as well. With the Golem, how are you, my dude? Oh, I still need to get back to you, but how are you? I'm glad to see you. Yeah, welcome to the stream. And okay, first of all, let's just the music. How are you all doing? How's the music? Is it fine? Is it a bit too loud? Is it a bit too soft? Let's get some clarity on that real fast. Then we can jump right into things. So no, I'm gonna have to put on the air conditioning. You guys will just have to tell me if it's too loud. We're currently experiencing a heat wave in South Africa, which is, it's not unusual, but I mean, it is 6:30 in the evening and it's about 34 degrees Celsius. So it is pretty hot at the moment. Okay, Moon with it's pretty perfect. It's perfect. I said pretty. It's perfect. Well, that's happy. I'm happy. So, okay. Today's a really special stream for me. And it's called How Did We Get Ya? And the reason behind the stream is I just think it's very important to just reflect where we started and how we got to where we are today. So what I did is I went through the archives today. I raked in all the worlds I could find because I'm a nostalgic person, so I keep everything, even if it's the worst world ever. So I've got a bunch of these worlds loaded up and backed up, and we're going to go through some of my very first worlds all the way to the latest one, which is then the create world. William, I want DOE modes. How to get the DOE modes? That's part of the membership program that we're running, and it's going to be something that's slowly rolling out over time, and I will be discussing it a little bit into the stream, but for now it's a membership thing. If you're a member, you get custom emotes, you get the custom subscriber badge, and a bunch of it will still get updated as time goes on, because I'm so excited, I'm stoked, because I've got someone working on those for me as well. Okay, so let's find out, by show of hands, are we ready for this? Are we ready to see how we got here? So, okay, we're gonna head in here. It's gonna look a bit overwhelming, but there's a bunch of worlds over here, and we're gonna jump straight into it. So for all of you that don't know, I played Minecraft on my iPad the first time, and I didn't enjoy it a lot. It was okay. It was interesting, but yeah, Potato, you're a VIP. Go VIP. And it was a very fun game, but it just never stuck. And then I picked it up again on PC, and I got myself a copy. It's going to keep on telling us it's very old worlds. It's fine. And I got back into it, and the first thing I did was I built in creative. So let's clear our inventory. Let's do time set day. And you can see it's like a massive frozen ocean, but this is one of my earliest attempts at building. Oh man. I love it. And I distinctly remember I wanted to make like a base in it, and this waterfall is actually the secret. This is before I properly knew how redstone worked. So you would flick this lever, it will push out this block, it will close the water, and it will slowly go down. So this is very noob DO, not really sure or not really knowing that you can go through water and into the build. So it's very dark in here. Can we put a torch in my offhand? You guys will also notice is I just load these packs into my create instance, so it's not very it's got create things. So yeah, that was the very first build I did, and this is the exterior. It was something different. It's so cute. Yeah, it's different. It's different. And then I wanted to do it underwater because we had the whole frozen ocean. So I made all of this. Whoa, this will really mess with your eyes. So this was then the whole thing hollowed out, and you can see I built with iron blocks and quartz because I didn't know these things. Texturing was not a thing, apparently. Well, not for me at least. We had little ponds, and this was all done in creative. So this was just basically me exploring and getting to know Minecraft a little bit better, and blocks, and we were quite limited with blocks back then. Okay, ads up. Okay, let's wait for the ad. Just let me know when the ad is over, please. Yeah, so I actually think, Potato, you don't see ads because you're a member. So that's another perk. If you're a member, you won't see ads. So that's a bonus. Moon, I really like this build. I like this build as well, and not just, I think because I can reflect, because I can see where I started, where I went, and where I'm going towards. And okay, I'm back from ads, and that's why I kept it as well. So the whole idea was to have almost like a nuclear silo type base, but it was hidden under the mountain. So then we had this little villager quarter. I don't even think, oh, there are villagers in here. This was so basic. This was so basic. Okay, I want to go through this. So let's switch on over to spectator. And then it was just placed on the bottom of the ocean. Okay, so I hear everyone saying it's good and everything. So here's the thing. I didn't know Minecraft a lot. I did not know about sponges, and I cleared all of this by hand. I placed one block by block to clear out the water, and this is where I ended up. So this is a nice little first build, my first ever creative build. Yeah, it's cute. It's got nostalgic vibes. I might invest in redoing it once, maybe in the near future. That could be a series. You guys need to let me know. Could that be a series? Oh, I forgot I'm in spectator. The whole revamping previous builds. But yeah, that's it. So some of these are going to be very short because there's not a lot happening, but that's okay. It's all part of the fun. So that's the first one. No texturing, standard vanilla stuff, and we got to where we are. The second world is that's incredible. Thank you so much. That's a nostalgic. I agree. It just makes you feel really, really good. Hey Sandy, welcome to the stream. Is the audio a bit loud? I'm gonna just yoink it down a little bit. Okay, so I've heard you revamp it and put it in a create series. Oh, that could be interesting. Putting it in a create series, that could be very, very interesting. So okay, this is my first ever survival world. It didn't last long. I'm cluttered full of animals. I'm trying to remember. So let's switch over to, okay, we're gonna have to open this to land. Let's switch over to creative and we can just see what's happening. I've got a backup, so I'm just gonna clear that. I don't really need that. Okay, so we have that paths here. We have animal farms apparently, and I think it's one of those top feeders. Yeah, so you feed them through the top, and then that's an AFK spot, and then they drop down. Yeah, I mean, look at the texturing of the paths. It's just like spruce and oak, and it's just slabs. Which I guess is fine for a first survival world. We've got a little crop field. But again, nothing too major. I do think we actually started. Yeah, you can see the lights on the horizon. That's where we started. And then we moved away. Creating this whole world. This, I do believe, is just a mine. I don't know if there was anything ever built down here. Yeah, no, it's very basic. It's very, very basic. Yeah, but that's the thing, Sandy. We do all start somewhere, and I think that's why I wanted to do this. That's why I wanted to reflect on where we were and how I got you. Oh, the Nether. Yeah, I've never been in here because... So here's the thing, way back when I started, I was terrified of the Nether. Okay, let's just do time set day, and I'm gonna make it so game rule do daylight. No, man. False. Yeah, so I was terrified of the Nether and terrified of creepers, which I still am. Yeah, ignore the Alex's mobs. It's just because I loaded it into create. I was generally terrified of everything. I was even terrified of the squids because I thought they were evil or mean. I wish I could go back to my old builds, but it's on PS3. It's not too bad, dude. What version was this at the time, or what year? So this was pre the aquatic update. So I played a little bit in early, but I only really started playing just before the aquatic update came out. Like, no, maybe a year, 2 years before the aquatic update. So I don't even know the version yet. The Nether was still the old one. I remember when I looked at the screenshot, it still had the old textures as well. It was horrid. So yeah, so this was Starter Island, because when I started, the whole survival island thing was a big thing. So you would start on a survival island and see how long you could survive. And this was my very first attempt at building a house. Yeah, okay, let's go upstairs. So no decoration, no texture, just everything cobble. We've got a little balcony over here. And then we've got a ladder. That's basically it. There was nothing. Kenzie, there's something so special about our early Minecraft. There is. I will never ever forget these. Logging into a world. Oh yeah, we can crouch now. Okay, well, I'm just gonna break this. Logging into a world and just feeling like, I don't know, it's just like there's no limit to what you can do. But I mean, look at my roofs. My roofs have come a long way. I wish I could. It's on a hard drive that don't work anymore. I remember when I also started MC, I was so terrified of the Nether. The Nether was real bad, but for me, the creepers, and I think it was that pure, they're gonna destroy everything moment. I hated that. But yeah, I mean, look at this. Look at how straight these lines are. There's no definition. It's just, yeah, man, this is bad. It's not bad as in it's horror. I just mean, yeah, look at the whale. I've really come such a far way. I remember building this. I watched a tutorial and I did not understand mob spawns at all. And I remembered I was standing up here and I couldn't understand why this thing was never working. And I wasn't thinking about, or I didn't know about loading up chunks and all of those things, and that's why it never worked. So yeah, it's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. I want to go check quickly. I do think we have this over here. I remember I bred cows, and I was so proud of this because this world was open and I played with, I think my sister was on here at some times, and this was the best thing. I just jumped in here and I would pretend like I'm going away, and it's my little secret area. What is this? Oh, is there anything in the nether over here? Yeah, still nothing. Oh, well, there were the 2 portals. I don't know where this portal goes. Okay, so see, this is new generation because this wasn't ever here. So I might have broken that portal in the overworld or something. There's another one over here as well. Oh, yeah, see, portal linking wasn't really my thing. Okay, let's just head back that way. No, that's survival. Let's just go to spectator. But I agree, there's something just so nostalgic about your first ever world and all the older worlds. Okay, I'm gonna catch up on chat now. Let's quickly finish this one. Yeah, I remember this. I remember because you could see out into the ocean. I thought it was the coolest thing. You have this little window in the ocean, and this was beautiful. Back then, this was beautiful. There was absolutely nothing underwater. It was just this plain nothingness, and I thought it was the most beautiful thing having this window here. Oh, I'll never forget it. Oh, this is the ravine world. I forgot about this. Yeah, this was the ravine world, and I found this ravine and I thought I was going to live in it. So I built this little storage wall and it had all my stuff in. And I actually think it worked with, yeah, little item sorters. I remember this took so long to build because I had to venture into the nether to get all of these things. So yeah, okay, let's catch up on chat before we explore the rest. What's that? I have frozen hot chocolate. I would love frozen hot chocolate. Well, yeah, hot chocolate. No, yeah, maybe. I've got watermelon at the moment. So for those of you that don't know, and for those who know, my ultimate favorite fruit in this world is watermelon. So on Friday I went to town and I was like, okay, well, I really want a watermelon, and I bought myself a massive watermelon. And I've been having that since yesterday. I haven't had a real meal since, but it's just perfect. I remember when I used to only build in oak logs, lol, everything oak. I had water village and it burned down. I had the exact same farm and it also never worked, and I had no idea why, lol. I was also standing below. Exactly, Sandy. We were so like, I don't even know. We thought so much of these worlds and what they could do, but we never really did it perfectly, and we never understood. Well, I never understood. Like, I mean, look at this bridge. Look at this. This is me building the world I thought I was going to play in forever. But I mean, these walkways. Oh, I remember how terrified I used to be of mine shafts. They were just like dangerous. I just didn't like them. Oh, this is so cool. I remember starting out on Xbox and things were so simple. I built Hogwarts, but the texturing was terrible. I think revisiting build shows so much progress. Exactly, it shows so much progress. Kenzie with the watermelon. My first world was on Xbox. It corrupted and was so sad. Yeah, it's a very safe bridge. I remember this. This was like the little chicken farm. So I had an auto chicken cooker. I was really proud of this. And what's this? It's another chicken. I think this one's just eggs. Oh, this is where we fell down earlier. Okay. This was my smelter. For what reason I stacked it in threes and stuff, I don't know. My extra stuff. Oh, and this. Everybody remembers these. You can harvest all your crops. That is so funny. Spare tools. Pumpkin and melon farm. Enchanting table. What was down here? Nothing. These were really simpler times. I mean, we didn't need a lot. Take, for example, this farm. That's all we ever needed. Yeah, I love this. I can remember, and the thing I remember the most was this window. It's on the other side over here. Yeah, by the whale. Yeah, this is so cool. I also remember my first tree, lol. It was a 6-block tall log with a flat flat eye block thick leaf platform at the top, lol. I thought it was the best then. Annabelle, wow, you're rich. I'm rich. Well, not in this world, but hopefully. No lack for hydration, nothing at all. I also had an auto chicken cooker. I thought it was a redstone genius. Same, if I could just pull it off. Let's start next world while I catch up. The water clearing farm was an etho thing, wasn't it? Or I think that was the first. I don't remember. I think that's the first place I also saw it, was when etho built it. My first world was a mansion made entirely out of bricks. Okay, let's go to world number 3. This was a group survival. This was a little server I rented, and back then I was still a student, so I rented it with the bare minimum requirements. Oh no, I'm lying. It's not the one I'm thinking of. Okay, let's quickly catch one chat and we'll get back to this. My first world, okay, mansion. I love my nostalgic world though. What world? Though your world, because mine got corrupt. Oh, through my world. Sorry. Okay, I got it. Was your water window before waterfall got added and you could see forever? It was pre the aquatic update, so I don't even remember when that came in. OMG, remember the old boats who they used to... Yo, the old boats were so bad. Okay, so first of all, this was not the group one. This, every December as a student, I would take my computer home and I would play Minecraft with my sister. So we'll have holiday worlds, and this was one of our holiday worlds. So let's open to LAN and let's jump into... Let's do creative. Yeah, creative. Okay, this was a smelter. Okay, that's straightforward. Fuel in the top, cooking in there. This was our storage. I'll explain that at the back now because that is going to be so nostalgic. So here's our little crafting area. Again, like there was no design. Okay, time, set, day. No, that's wrong. All of it. Oh, I kind of missed the explosive boat. Yeah, that was something so unique. Okay, so look at this. There's another mob farm. So this whole world, we found this little area, me and my sis, and we're like, okay, we're going to close it up because it's safe and we're going to live in here and nothing's going to kill us. Meanwhile, the mobs would just fall from the top on top of us, and yeah. So we had all of these. She was also a lover of llamas. I remember this was a more recent world because llamas just got introduced, and she loved like dressing them up and everything. What was this? Oh, I think this went down to the mines. Let's do spectator. Yeah, that went down to the strip mine over there. But all of that down there is generated new because we never used to have those in this world. So I loaded it up in the newer version. I was going to build something here. I don't know. It was nearing the end of a holiday. Cow farm, sheep farm, pig farm. I love your build style now, and to see the roots is incredible. Definitely shows focus and persevere. Yeah, I wrote that right. Read that wrong. Right. Lol, sorry, I'm living through your world. It's perfect. I got it. Oh, I kind of, yeah, mistakes, but same. I've played since release 1.5. Yeah, I was a really late player. I started real late because I didn't understand it, or I didn't get it, and I put it down, and then I picked it back up again. How old were you and your sis when you built it? Oh, that's so bad. That is rude. No, I'm joking with the golem. So I was at uni already, so that would make me about in my early 20s, I think. I played a lot of other games. I was a diehard Diablo player before I started playing Minecraft. Yeah, we've got a... Oh, these are the old villager breeders. Remember these? When you just had like the hole and they would just breed constantly. They didn't need the beds. Yeah, that's this. And then the beds were down there. You had to have a villager down there with doors to register as a village. Oh, this was hard. The newer villager farms are way easier. This is... Oh! A AFK Fisher. This is one of the old AFK fishers. Sorry, must never ask a gentleman his age. It's funny. Never. This is like a really old school fisher. I can't believe this is still here. Remember, this was how you used to get your mending books if you didn't want to trade for village, because you couldn't reset trades. That is so funny. So a chicken cooker. This was always the way to go. Yeah, the AFK fishing was legend, and it had to have sunlight. That's why there's a hole up there. Okay, we'll go check these now. What is this? What is this? It was just a way to get in here, I think. Okay, nothing special. If you're an old school Diablo fan, Path of Exiles 2 drops. Oh, I didn't know it was this month. I'm gonna check that out. I can't wait. Thanks for letting me know. Okay, so where does this? I think this goes to a melon and pumpkin farm. Oh no, we had a ice farm as well. But why does this look like packed ice? No, it's normal ice. I just think it's the sunlight. A ice farm. Down here. Oh, this was the pumpkin. Pumpkin and melon farm. It's also pumpkin and melons. Oh, we needed that many because we were trading with villagers. But where were they? Where were the villagers? The breeders over here. Or did we never reach trading phase? I don't know. Okay, let's first go see this, and then I'll catch up on chat. Yeah, see, again, nothing in the nether. We weren't particularly fond of going to the nether at all. See, there's a little pathway down there. Oh, there was a fortress down here as well. Oh, this was actually... Oh, the portal got destroyed. I wonder... Expansion point. Feel free to connect other walkways. Oh, see this. We were planning on having this as a long-term world. Oh, I can't do that if I'm in. Yeah, see, this would have been the start. General rules, no dirty language. No grieving or holding out on payments at shops. Always be polite and help if you can. Respect other people. It's about community, so contribute. Oh man. This was it for me. I always wanted a server where you could play with friends, and there was a lot of it was just an awesome place, and I think this is where the whole dream about it started, about having a server and a community. I do think that build is right over there, so it wasn't too far away. And there again, the classic mob farm. Okay, let's see. I used to play the free Minecraft ripoff on my phone before playing the real one. I did that as well as stage. Indie Alien is making a Diablo type game on the Igniter server. Oh, I read about that. Oh, I know about that one. That's going to be fun. Remember the AFK fishing? Okay, Path of Exiles. We need lemons in the world. More lemons. Kill the villagers before you left. That's the thing. You used to have to burn your or kill your villagers if they didn't give you the mending trade. Okay, let's just go spectator. Just make sure there's nothing else we've missed. Oh, yeah. No, that's a pig. I nearly thought it was a bald villager from the top. Okay. I'll show you that now. So like mentioned, who remembers these? Who remember these? Ooh. Oops, huh? These. So what this was, back in the day, we didn't have soul sand bubble elevators. So you would build this contraption. It will actually fire the items into glass. And because it's a solid block, it will transport it up to the first empty block. And then you can sort it into your system. So that's what this is a very old school Minecraft elevator. Oh, I can't believe that's still, yeah. I remember the 100-door villager farm, the iron farm. Okay, so yeah, this is, again, not a lot of building happening. It's fun times. Okay. It's, I just love seeing all these really, really old things. Okay, number 4. Okay, so now we're heading into update aquatic, which was, I think, the first time I started to try and build nicely. There's something behind me that I know of, so let's just clear all of this out, and we do open to land, allow cheats on. We want to go into creative and time set day. Okay, so again, we had a big to-do list. Yeah, it's a pretty sweet elevators. They were really, really fun to do. Look at you being a redstone. That was about the extent of my redstone knowledge. Okay, so this was the first time with the aquatic update, and we'll get to that. But Sandy, just for you, I think this was still the Iron Titan. This was the biggest pain in my side to build, and it took forever, because first of all, you had to gather all the slime blocks, and that alone took so long to do. And then it was the pumpkins and all the doors. This is insane. So Green, this is what an old school iron farm looked like if you were to build a monster iron farm. And it was so bad because everything had to be placed at precisely the right time. So you had to place the door, and you had to wait for it to become a village before you can move on and place the next door and stuff like that. And I remember I finished this whole farm and I placed the door wrong, and it broke the entire thing. So yeah, this is what an old school iron farm looked like, and they were massive. That is cool. Iron farms are still a pain. I don't mind them. They're a lot easier, let's put it that way. Knock knock, find a door, I'm knocking on. Is it this one? Is it this one right here? Oh, this is memories. I remember building this because I was going to supply the server. Oh, and this is bad. I think each of these hold about 25, 22 villages as well. But they were all good. This was the pain to get in, that villager. This is insane. I can't believe this is here. So, okay, obviously this wasn't my attempt at building something. William, that's rude. That's rude. Yeah, this was not where I started building pretty. So then I built a normal flush mob farm, which I did enjoy, and I just never finished it. This was the elevator supposed to go up. I should joke, yes. So this was my first attempt. This was where I started trying to do things to look pretty. And this was just a mob farm. It will just flush them down and would fall into this little volcano thing. I think it's still... Yeah, you still had to go in through, yeah. I didn't even make a proper entrance. But down here it was pretty functional. Shulker boxes. Yeah, oh man. So yeah, you can see I'm starting to try and find my way as a builder, because clearly I think this was at that stage where I was trying to be a redstone and a builder, and I'm not saying that's mine, but I wanted to try. So yeah, I still had dreams for redstoning as well, but not everything was pretty. I think this was a villager. Yeah, it's another villager breeder. Cows and everything, but the best part was this over here. Yeah, I can't say it lol, because if I try, I know Sandy's old. William, you're playing with fire, yeah. That looks very similar to the ruins in your temple you just built. It's so I think I love the ruin build, but this was by far my favorite part, because this was the first time you were able to waterlog certain blocks and build underwater. So we had a lot of underwater structures, and this was, I don't think there was anything special over here. Okay, it's very dark here. We're gonna skip this part. So you had this clear area, and I wanted to do this underwater base. So there were a bunch of underwater things. I don't think there was anything in here. No. But I know there was something. Oh, it's over here. It's over here. It's over here. If you go through here, and that was the idea, that you would still walk and all of a sudden you'll just be out of water. And this was like my smelter, my furnace array, all my cooked food. And I was still terrified of what mobs might spawn, so I would just slab everything. So I had all these little connections. Oh, look at the orcas. That's cool. And then I think down here was the main base area, or the idea for it. Yeah. Shulkers and brewing stands and... Oh, that's a micro farm for carrots and stuff. And I think this again was very inspired by Evo's Let's Play, where he lived in the cave. Simpler times. And the idea of just having an open slime farm. Yeah, that's so cool. Oh, this is all slime. And I think if we go into spectator, we'll see that same... Oh, yeah, no, of course, we had bubble elevators, yeah. That is insane. Okay, ads. Okay, I'm waiting. There's my cats. It's just strip mining tunnels for days. Okay, just let me know when the ads are over, then I'll pop back in. Oh, I forgot about that. I actually lost where we were. Oh, here we are. It did a lot in this world. I think now that I see it, it looks like I've done a lot. I didn't think I did this much, but okay. And then let's go back in here. I know there was another way to get to another place. Oh, it's through here. Then you could also fall. Okay, you could also fall down here. And at this time, I was really into these little water entrances. And then you could just, if you want to go out, you would just shoot yourself back into the ocean. That's insane, dude. The amount of hours clocked must have been massive. I think this was back then, this was quite a lot of hours. But, oh, that's how you got in here. From there, you went through here. But I think compared to newer worlds, this, like, it pales. Oh, my trading hall. Oh, they've got names due to the create mod pack. I was like, why do they have names? Okay, let's go through here because I don't want to. Okay, it's just melons and pumpkins over here. there's so much in this world. Like, I don't even know how to get to that. Oh. Okay, well, apparently there's a way down there. This is the pumpkin and melon. Again, I had an obsession with ravines because I think this is, yeah, this is another one. Yeah, this is so cool. So another little transformed ravine, and I think this was the last project I tackled in this world. But I mean, this is a tree in the ravine. It had a pathway down. I think I was still supposed to decorate it. Yeah, Minecraft has improved. It's changed quite a lot. So this is the bottom of the iron farm. As you can see, it doesn't really work that well. Well, it's not bad, all things considering. Yeah, Minecraft's improved a lot. And then you continue down this road, and then you reach what would have been the storage room. And back then, I used to think like 2 little chests would be enough for blocks. Oh, I can't believe this world's here. Okay, but I've noticed there was another area that I can't remember how to get to. Okay, but this, I think this is almost the second to last world where I was, well, I don't want to say I was still trying, but before I really got into the building part of things. Let's just see. Let's just do time set day again. Somewhere over here there should be, oh, see, there's bubbles going up. Okay, that's just effect. Is it down this one maybe? No, it's not. I see, this was like a secret little area. I know somewhere there was another little secret or entrance. Is it here? What's this? Server reset notice. Like this was this was a bit sad. I had a server reset, but it was locally hosted. I don't think this was the world I paid for. I think one of our friends lived here. What are you laughing at? Secret areas and solo worlds. Okay, let's just go into spectator because I don't know how to get there. It was this area down here. Oh, but why was it blocked up? So you used to take the tunnel. So that's how I worked. I used nether portals to travel from there to here, I think, and end. But this was, I think, a skelly farm. Yeah, there's a skelly spawner. You were able to turn it off. And they would spawn. I think if you stand right here. I don't know. Aquarium. Because it's a secret. It is a secret. Stop being mean to me. Yeah, okay. I think we can move along. I think that's everything. I never really ventured far from where I would live. I think these are all just tunnels. Oh, what's that? Oh, but this is part of Terralif. So there's going to be a lot of modded things generating. These were all vanilla worlds, never modded. But yeah. So, okay, we just did world number 4. Number 5, let me just think. 5 was a friend world. It was more or less the same, so we're going to skip that. Then we're going to head to this one. So this world was the first time I had friends actually play on it. So on here we had Now I need to Jazz Jody played on here, and Paper Snakes pleb was yeah, Dark Pletheus, sorry. And oh, I had a fright there. And this was the first ever world, and on this world we started talking about, let me just get into creative, starting to create videos and content. So Paper Snakes or Dark Pletheus, I think he uploaded a few videos and then he stopped. I don't know if Jazz Jody still uploads videos, but those were my first YouTube friends, or I don't want to say wannabe YouTube friends. That by wannabe I mean we wanted to be and we became. But yeah, this was my first big try, and the first thing I did is I converted this entire Mushroom Island into a safe zone because I didn't want to get things blown up. Yeah, Sandy, tell them, like the video if you're enjoying it. If you're enjoying the stream, if you're enjoying seeing where I came from, then just smash that like. So the whole idea was I didn't want things blown up, and I just want to have fun. So I built this a little area, and the idea was to have like a massive tree here. And then I decided to make it like a fallen tree. So we have this big stump. And this big stump was the entrance to my later base. This cave, I lived in this cave for so long. It used to have barrels and everything all over. I think there's still a villager back here. Yeah. That's a converter. I think this is the mending dude. Yeah, mending. Your grass over a whole mushroom. Yeah, it took forever, Annabelle. Because I wanted it to be safe, but I wanted it to be green. And this was it. So I grassed it over. And then this house was the first house I built, because I actually found a spawner down here. And I think... no, this was after renovation. So there's actually a skelly spawner somewhere. I think it's behind this wall. But you can turn it on. And then we've got a... no, let's go to spectator. I think skelly spawner... over here. It will spawn skellies and it will just travel up. I need to get my bearings. Okay, it goes up there and it falls and then it lands right over here, where I think how this worked is if I needed levels I could do this. Oh no, that's not how it worked. I don't know how it worked. I'm gonna lie. Yeah, so that's this area, and then these tunnels all lead to the same area. We'll get back to those. Brilliant work, dude. You should be really happy about what you did. Yeah, moss would have worked as well, but we didn't have moss yet. This world did not have moss yet. Why am I back in... okay, oh, I even took a screenshot. So, and how I did it, I had to... so that's the scary part. I didn't grass it over. I actually netherracked it. So all of this was netherracked, and then I ripped it out once I was sure there was no mycelium left. So it took forever. Then we also have like a little stable in here, I think. Yeah, this is a little stable. And I only built it because we got these dudes. Okay, but now the big part. So this is my main base. So if you come into the log and you just drop in. And this is where the building side of my adventure started. This is when I knew I wanted to be a builder. So William, last night while you were building that fish tank, I was thinking of this, and I wonder if it won't be brighter without shaders. So it also had that big arch, and then this was my storage, and everything was sorted in here. So all of this used to be bedrock. This was before the world could expand down. So all of this was bedrock, and I cleared it out into this area, and this was my storage room. And the idea was that all of these wings would become something in the future. So over here, I think this was when we got bees. So I've got the lossless sugarcane farm over here, and over here I've got bee farms. So the one's honeycomb, and other one's whatever. They just all popped out. And then we had this lava accent, but we had to get up to the top. So in the corners, you would also have bubble elevators. And then on each floor you would have a bunch of things. This one was going to be, I think, I don't know, a super smelter. I think that was going to be super smelter. Down here we just have elevators going all the way to the top. I think I lost my jaw. It's epic. Thanks, Annabelle. And this one, oh, this was my favorite room. This was where I really started pushing. I love this. This is my favorite block, just by the way, as a roof, as a ceiling. And it's a vanilla block. I love it. But this was when iron farms got a whole lot easier, I think. No, they should start. I don't know from which side it started filling up. Oh, from that side. And I think it's filled up all the way to here. Yeah. So all of this is iron, and I think the last one might be blocks. Yeah, where I started converting. The iron farm. Got to go, my friend. Have fun with it, Golem. I appreciate you being in here, and yeah, I'll check in with you later. Have fun, eh? This is beautiful. This is beautiful, and then I wanted to create. I think it's in here. I love melon farm. So this is how much I love melons. I don't show it a lot in the newer videos and stuff, but I love melons in real life. So I wanted to create like a super duper melon inspired room, and this was my attempt at that, and I hate it. I hate it so much. But it works. It's there. It's there. So okay, iron farm, we're gonna go to the back of that later. Let's turn on shade. Yeah, no, let's leave shaders. Okay, so this was the elevators. I was still gonna decorate those. There's nothing over here. Nothing over there. Oh, and this tunnel, then I dug this hole, and that leads up to the starter base tunnel. Now, another thing on this island is I needed a mob farm, but I didn't want to venture off of this island. So this is the creeper storage room. So if you stand on this block, and I'm going to show you now, if we stand on this block, we're in a perfect area that we load the entire mushroom island, and I lit up everything in the 120 spawning sphere. But the nice part is this little pond over here is actually a deep ocean, or let's quickly see, can I put on F3? It's a, where are we now? It's a cold ocean. So this little spot right here is a cold ocean in the middle of the mushroom island. So because I lit up everything, this is an insanely efficient creeper farm. Like it's ridiculously insane, like efficient. So that was the one bonus of this whole island. Then we've got a map. Oh, I was busy growing the nether trees when I did that. Oh, I have to show that. I forgot that was there. But this is basically my rocket area. All of this is gunpowder. I think yeah, there's a lot of gunpowder. I've got on-the-go gunpowder. But my favorite part about this is the floor. Check this out. Oh, it's not this one. That's cool, but that wasn't the most epic. But I guess it's fine. We've got block swappers, okay. But anyway, that was very anticlimactic. Yeah, so that was over on this side. I forgot about this. So this little hill, if you go on here, we've just got a carrot farm. And so it's a carrot farm and a villager breeder. And I just covered it so you don't have to see it. Let's just do time set day. Okay. First spectator, I think there was a build over the side way. I didn't build this. This was a friend of mine who just casually played. And then they moved away. So this is their area. Also mushroom. So this world had quite a few mushroom islands. Then over here somewhere there was a snow golem farm on one of these ice cubes. Could it be this? I think it was this one maybe. No, I don't know where it is. And then this little island was something I marked out in plans. It was the first little island build. So you're a little melancholy. Oh, that is such a beautiful pun. I love that. So we built this little village together, me and Jazz and Paper. And it was just a collaboration. Paper did the lighthouse and this house. I built this one. And I built that one, this one. And then right over here, we've got a flower farm. You don't see a lot of these anymore. And yeah, that's actually so cool. And I think this is where I started decorating builds. They were actually all decorated. This, I know this used to be my AFK spot. There might actually be... Yeah, there's even stuff in there. And a Keralis head because... At this time, Keralis was a big inspo. And he still remains to be a big inspiration. So... A little nod. Oh, this was a creep accident that I never fixed. Yeah, this is just amazing. I just love this. Oh, I remember we also wanted to I need to get out of survival to, into survival. We also wanted to build under the island. So there were actually all of these little secret areas. That's to get to the flower farm. But this one, I think you would stand right over here. Or was it here? And you'd push that button. Yeah. And you would drop down. So I don't think a lot has happened here. We started, but it never got to the end. I remember there was oh, there's the prisoner. Prisoner of war. And this little entrance to get in. So there's 2 more things in this world. Let's go to spectator. I think... The one is... Well, we can go through Nether because there's actually a lot of stuff built in the Nether. Let's do that. So this was my Nether hub. Absolutely loved it. So the whole idea was just this tower hanging from the ceiling. Then, okay, it's going to have a lot of the Alex's mob stuff. This one, oh, that one we'll get back to. Then over, this was the flower farm, yeah. Flower farm. I don't know, okay, all of these were done by different people. So let's go to spectator because it's just faster to move around. That's Jazz's base. I don't even know where all of these tunnels go, but we almost got sick there. We actually took time to build all these tunnels, which I don't think we do a lot do anymore, which is kind of sad. I think that goes to a, I don't know what farm. So there's a bunch. I don't even know what's this way. I know this one is the Guardian farm. Because this is one of the most insane Guardian farms I've ever done. Oh, there's Zoglins and everything. So we've got this little structure and you come out and this is the Guardian farm. It is super efficient. But then the storage is up there. Like, this is the storage. I just love this. So you'll take those elevators up and then you'll be in this like almost like floating storage room. Look at the items go. That is insanely fast. Oh, well, I'm happy you're enjoying the stream, Sandy. I'm happy. I'm really glad everybody is here and they're tuning in. And we're going to have a little bit of announcement just in a few. I just want to get to a newer world. So I'm so happy to have you all here. I'm happy to be able to go through these old builds with you guys and not just on my own, because these worlds actually shaped who I am as a content creator, I think, and a builder. It does make me miss vanilla Minecraft so much, though. I actually think, yeah, turtle breeding hut. This was just like a little hut for the turtle, for whoever was breeding the turtles. Yeah, I miss this area so much. And you can see, look at them fall. They're like insane. Okay, let's quickly go. No, 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 not spectator. Whoa. That gave me such a fright. I just want to see. I don't think we did anything in the end. I actually think this is the end tunnel. That's why it's decorated in bricks. I don't think we did anything in the end. Yeah, vanilla's fun. So this room is the biggest disappointment. I wanted it to look pretty, and it's not bad. But I mean, for an end portal, it's pretty sad. So you just go down there. I just joined. Everything looks great. Thank you so much, Charles. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we've just been reflecting on old worlds and where we've been and how we've gotten here. Oh, the Guardian. Oh, that is funny. I have not seen this mod with the Enderman. So funny. Oh, I remember this one. Like, these are all just carpets, so they can't TP. And I think they're all actually... Oh, I just took the sword. They're actually one-hit kill. Oh, this is going to be so loud. I do apologize. Yeah, that's loud. Not my favorite in the Enderman farm. I think my favorite one was on... Oh, on one of my solo worlds. Funny story, these elevators weren't like this. They were very open. And then Jazz kept on falling into the void, so we had to change them up. Okay, let's go back. Wacky waving inflatable arm for... Oh, wow, that is so bad. I'm instantly... Oh, this is Spawn Island. I forgot about this. Welcome to the server. All new players can take... Okay, so we were planning on opening this up as our content creation server. Okay, but now I need to say that quickly. Wacky waving inflatable arm... What? Flailing Enderman. Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing... Nope, I'm out. Flailing Enderman. That's a tongue twister. Yeah, so this is a bit more building. This is right before content creation, so it's fun. Now, the next world that I really actually want to show you all is my Nether only series, but I can't find that world. I think it's lost. I think it's corrupted. I don't know where it is, and I'm pretty sad about it because it was basically a world where I only built in the Nether and I built an entire city. I spent almost an hour looking for it today and I just couldn't find it. So this world I have not loaded up yet. This was the first SMP I played on, and this is how bad it was. I didn't know SMPs and if you could trust people, so I would hide my stuff. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad saying it now. I'm a different person. But, yeah. Okay, let's go into creative and we're going to say time set day. So yeah, I started exploring a lot more in regards to building. As my first SMP, I started creating content on here. And it was going good. It was, oh look, Sandy, look, it's a thing. The chorus trees. And this was going to be like a super duper hyper realistic like industry area. So we have this little world, which is I think the carrot farm. And I was just going to squiggle like these really futuristic things all over this world. And for example, this is like my iron farm. So again, it had that very futuristic feel to it. I mean, I just loved these walls. Oh, there's the entrance. But sadly, this server did not last long at all. It started out, they had a previous season, and in season 2, it didn't quite stick. So we managed to build this, and I think if we... Okay, we need to go to spawn. there's something and there's a bit of a story. So we're gonna go. I think spawn is that. I didn't build this. I didn't build that. Yeah, pretty much Mars like. See, so this is what happened. People got invited, and then a lot of lava casts started happening, and I jumped out. So there was potential. Like, I did this. This is my little bridge, and this is my little bookstore, temporary bookstore. I did all of this decoration, all of this, yeah, and I think it looked pretty cool. So this was filled with orange sheep. Yeah, see, the bank is new, and that's new. So the orange sheep was actually pretty funny. So it was this server where I met Ricky CFT, and for those that don't know, Ricky was the founder of Zetacraft and is one of my friends, and that's how I became a Zeta, was with this. So Ricky wanted to build a gigantic ship with orange sails because orange is his color. So me and, was it Kit? I think it was, no, it was Simba, not Simba, can't remember now. We decided we're gonna save the sheep, so we transported all Ricky's orange sheep all the way from his base to the shopping area, and you can see it was such a long way, and I think we transported I don't know how many sheep, but look at this go. It still goes. It still goes. It's still going. That's how, here we are. So he managed to finish his boat, which is perfect, but his sheep were all over here, and it was packed, and we just stole all the sheep and transported them all the way to spawn. Oh, this area is super laggy. I think it's due to shaders and the leaf textures. Oh, that was so much fun. I remember that now. And it was quite funny because he logged on while we were doing it, and then he went AFK, yeah? That's funny. This was one of the last pranks I did before the server ended, or before I stopped. Lit. Here's the shopping area. I think this was Ricky's. Yeah, so this was the first ever SMP, and it was quite fun. But let's quickly see. So that was Simbercraft. And then most of you know me then from Zetacraft. So I joined Zetacraft season 1, 2, and 3, and I'm still part of season 4, but I haven't played in season 4. So while I was doing season 1 and 2, I did what I would call creative let's play, which is basically me playing in creative and building things just to experiment and everything. And this was my creative let's play world. I uploaded a short about this, about the seed and how I was going to build in it, and it was my first ever short video that went yeah, it got a lot of views. It was my first short that I think got over 1,000 views, and I was hooked, and it was just fantastic. So what I would do is every week I would give myself an hour and a half to build a building, and then that would be the building. So we would have your starter house, and then this was, I think, a little brewing house. Yeah, this was the witch's house, the brewing house. Yeah, there's the brewing things. The little road goes down. We've got the baker over here. I remember the baker because I actually loved how the interior and everything came together. And then we've got our nether portal to this side. We've got our crop fields. We've got these little cattails, I think is what you call them in English. Like, I know the Afrikaans for those. Sandy, do you know the Afrikaans word for these? For cattails? And yeah, this was proper, Annabelle, this was proper 90-minute craft. Then the nether portal, there was nothing through the nether. And then over here, I did like a little windmill, and this was pre-create, so nothing was moving. Then this way was like a greenhouse slash whatever. This is my greenhouse build. I really love the I love the create. I need to get back into a creative series where I just build for fun. Like just walking through all of this is so much fun. And then the roads, this one, yeah, that one will go down now, but if we go on through this way, Katstad, no, it's actually called the Palmiet. I think. No, it is called the Palmiet. Now you're making me doubt. So this is like the ore processing. So this was my mega forge and whatever. And if you go down here, I've got my mine in this area, which was, all of this was naturally generated. I didn't dig this hole. It was here. So I just created this little elevator thing to just tell a bit of story. With its coal, and it's got its like its burner is down here. If you go down here, we've got this really big burner. And this was like sawmill, and here you can see my roofs gradually started to change, because that was the first thing I challenged myself, was roofs. Okay, and then if we continue down this road that I showed earlier, we had this little winding path that went down to all the animal pens in this area. So they were all sitting over here. And if we went down here, I don't think there was anything. No, we had scraps of logs. How did you go down? Oh, it's over here. And then we had this little path down here. Oh, look, a ravine. My little obsession with ravines. And then I had this little pathway going down, and we ended up here at this little, I don't want to call it a harbor because the boats can't go anywhere, so let's rather call it like a fishing wharf maybe. But yeah, I love this little creative build. So the idea was just later on to fill it all. Such a beautiful thank you so much, Sandy. Too many builders don't work with the terrain. You did such a good one on this one. I love the synergy between terrain and build. I think if you can incorporate your builds into the terrain a lot better, then it just works with it. So a lot of times I rarely flatten out an area, because I think it's important for a building to be placed on the terrain and you work with it. So I do have flat areas, but a lot of time I will place a build and it will be a bit high on a side or something like that, which I think is important. Like, I think this was an example. This was not really an edge. I just plonked it down and then extended. But yeah, that's this world. I don't think there was anything else. I do believe there was a secret over here somewhere. Again, a secret in my solo world. But so this world, it's right over here. And it's not a secret. This was going to become a secret, but it never got to that. Oh man, I love this world. Okay, cool. Like, I love going on fishing trips. I'm not a big fisher, but the whole getting out, sitting next to the water and just chilling, I don't know, I just love it. And in this world, I think this is the one where a lot of the people currently in stream came into my life. So let's open this up. So this is ZetaCraft Season 3. I know it was during this world that I met Sandy herself. And this was, I think, my last ever time playing survival. Which, okay, I say survival, but we had a custom world gen. But this was all survival. And it was during this time that I started playing Create as well. And I love this base, and I think it's something I should also come back to. And just finish this whole village on the boat. On the bridge. Here's the balloon that we're currently using in the Create world as well. I love this world so much. And I think it would have so much potential to fill in all of this with more builds and get all of it in, because that's so amazing. Oh, yeah, I love the amethyst. I remember. Yeah, this is the one with the sheep ship. That's it. But the sheep ship actually got dragged into the create world as well, so it's not part of that. No, go back inside there, dude. Yeah, this is what you mean. You love this whole amethyst thing. I just think it was such an opportunity with the amethyst generating out in the open that you have to turn it into a base. Yeah, the sheep ship. I think I called it the air sheep. Oh, this world. And right over here, let's go this way. So I think Tata Vata stayed over here somewhere, not really sure. But navigating this world was a pain. Here we go. So we drained this entire ocean monument in a single evening, and we built the farm. It was an insane amount of work. Just look at them go. It was criminally insane doing this. Moon, it's a crossover air sheep. Yeah, the air sheep. I remember I found that so funny while typing it. Oh, yes, Sally. I was AFK, and she's like, I'm watching you. So yeah, a lot of these people are like long-term friends, and it's amazing. So let's quickly see. We should be able to see how fast they fall. Look at them fall. Like, this farm is generally insane. But yeah, so the whole world was built in a void world, so all the dimensions were void, except now nothing new to the, what do you call it, to the end dimension. That's always been a void. But yeah, we've got the shopping area. It's a little mud farm. See, all of this is new. This looks dangerous. And then I just started making a reputation for myself of just doing coral shops, because every time I log on, all the shops were already taken, so I would just do coral because nobody wanted to do it. And then every time my theme for coral shop would be underwater, so this was my third underwater shop, and it was just such a fun little build as well. So the theme was just this whole by the beach vibe. So we had the sand castle, and it was filled with water. But yeah, it was such a great world. I loved it. I do miss the whole survival aspect. Oh, Kenzie, I miss season 3 as well. I think it was one of my favorite seasons because it was so challenging, and I remember that first night was total chaos for all of us. I remember we died so much, we laughed, and every time you nearly reach your base, you would fall off of a ledge, and it was just so much fun. But yeah, and that currently, now let's leave shaders on. That currently brings us to where we are today in the create world, which I have to admit, this has been my longest running world with the most things I've ever built, the most fun I've ever had, and I learned so much. And granted, it's a modded world, it's not survival, but it's been so much fun, and we've got so many different things happening. We've got contraptions, we've got builds, we've got farms, we just have everything. Yeah, and it's also the world that's brought me to the place in my life where I am currently today. And this is going to be most probably the I don't want to say emotional bit, but the most, not the most talky bit, but the most bit filled with the most gratitude currently, because I mean, I started this world with, okay, I'm going to take shaders off, just thinking, okay, we're going to do another world and it's going to be so much fun. But this world has brought so many amazing people into my life, be it content creators or just viewers, and there's no way I can say thank you for that. It's just been such an adventure. This was the starter house. We laughed about it yesterday, IRL, that I have a tendency to love living in almost claustrophobic little conditions in Minecraft or in all survival games. But anyway, so yeah, I'm grateful for what we've done. I'm grateful for this world and what this world's done for me and what it's taught me so far. And I'm excited. I'm excited for what the future holds and where we're going after this. And I want to just do a flyover of the areas just to see. So this area, I've got some plans. I want to decorate this. I need to spruce it up a bit. Finish the bridge. That bridge we built on the last stream I ever did. And as we say that the train passes. So yeah, the starter boulder, exactly. That starter boulder was such a fun little place to be. And then after this area, we branched out to the Mesa area, which I know for so long I said this was my favorite area, and it still is. Don't get me wrong, it will always be an epic area, but I think every area we did became so much more, and I just loved it more as well. Like, this is something I should maybe sort out. It's not just a boulder, it's a rock. You make me sound like Patrick Moon. But this is actually the gold farm. I just packed it into contraptions and I just left it in here. It's so funny. Yeah, there's like so much happening. I remember the redstone. That was one prime example. I had 90. I built this whole thing. So when I did the redstone farm, I built this farm. I built this crushing system. I built these two buildings. I built the nether wart farm, and it was such a big build, and it was so much create components. And then I had a viewer asking me, I'll never forget, it's like, isn't it just easier to play vanilla Minecraft? And to be honest, yes. It's easier to go mining and caving and just get redstone that way, but create so much more. It's about the contraptions. It's about living and making the world live and bringing the world to life, and it's, I don't know, it's just so much fun. Look at the baboon. So yeah, this was my second industrial area. Like, I remember this, I built this with the expectation that I'm going to use this so often. The only thing I ever come and get here is grey glass, which is, I don't even know. It's over here. No, it's not. It's just, no. Anyway, I was here just the other day. And that's the thing, yeah, so there's so many areas, so much I want to do. I still want to add bushes and stuff in this area and just expand on it. But I mean, it's just a lovely area. Then we went on to the farming area. You never put it back out. No, I never did, Annabelle, and I have to. I might add it as a normal thing. Yeah, Moon, the lag is so bad in that area, specifically that area. I love the Wild West feeling. Reminds me of the Red Dead Redemption. Kenzie, I really want to play Red Dead. I think it's so much fun. Okay, I'm going to put shaders on because even though we did the water base area, I think this is by far my favorite area. See, here's the air sheep, and it's actually working. It actually works. I can just show that real quick. No, we have to go back because there's no more track. But it actually flies now. So I need to finish it. Yeah, proper hunt for the grey glass. Proper. And this was the second area, which was the farming area, and I think I had the most fun over here. That's the thing. I agree, Sandy. It's part of the grade mod to make all the contraptions, to make it work, to make it function. And I think even in this create world, you can see me grow from the starter area to the Mesa area to this area. And here's another example of just making farms or integrating farms. I love this farm so much. So it will slowly start mining everything. Take out the last part. And then once that's done, it will give it some time. It will trigger this one over here. Yeah, the idea is for the airship to go all the way from spawn in a circular motion. I'll show on the map just now to cover all the areas, but it is such a tedious and painful thing because what you have to do is I have to lay the tracks out with dirt, place all the tracks, and then I have to go back around and destroy all the dirt, and it takes forever. See, and then it puts down bone meal, and then it just integrates back into the ground. So yeah, I think this is this is my favorite zone. I love the barge, I do, and I love the mesa, but I love the farming area, and I think it's because I pushed myself to experiment with all the moving vehicles. Moon, here's your friend Dave. Well, so Dave over here got recommended by Moon to become a driver. And I remember the first day he was quite a hog and he wasn't doing what he was supposed to, but yeah. You can just jump from pillar to pillar with tracks. I could do that as well, I guess, but remember I need to then still pillar up with the dirt. So it still has to happen. But that's a fair point. I think it will be a lot easier doing pillars than... because it will be easier to break a pillar down than it is to break down the dirt block that's underneath the track. Because you're going to have to hover. I think the barn is by far my favorite building in this area because of this little detail. It's, yeah, it's just made. And the jumping llamas. I remember that was so funny. Yeah, this area is just fantastic. Oh, hit my head a few times. Okay, but let's head on. Yeah, let's head to the barge. Let's head to the barge. Because that's basically all of it. The barge is the last area. Well, the latest area. It's such a... yeah, it's... I just love it, and I think there's a lot I need to do still. So, over here, the track's going to go through here, and the airship's going to actually land on the water, and it will stop maybe over here. Well, not maybe, it's going to stop here. So, it will be nice to see the airship come past here. And that way, if I do a world tour, when I do a world tour, I can just bring people all around, and I think it will be awesome. So, what's next? Sandy, what's next is I don't know. I don't know what's next in this world. I do think that this world is slowly coming to an end, that it's reached its potential in regards to new farms and stuff. I know... oh, that's an area we missed. I know there's not a lot of stuff happening. Oh, that was close. Stuff happening in the nether, and there's still a few more nether farms, but I honestly think that what's next for the world is that we might be reaching a season 2 real soon. I do think so. If it's going to be same old, almost want to say create survival like this, I can't say yet. I have ideas of what I want to do, and I need to sort that out, which should be fine. I'm going to do 1 or 2 more definite videos that I know what I need to do in this world, and then I'm actually going to go see my parents for a little bit, and during that little visit, I'm going to help my dad sort out the farm, because they're moving, and during that time, I will be planning the future of Create series, because I enjoy the Create series and I want to do more Create stuff, but I need to be sure of what happens in regards to Create. So that is something I need to keep in mind. So there will be more Create, but it will be changing somewhat, and that's going to be fun. But we have more important news that happens right now, because I know a lot of people want to know where they can get stuff like my builds and will I be able to share them and all those type of things. And to be honest, let's just grab, I've got a chair here somewhere. Where's my chair? I know I have a chair. Oh, somewhere a farm's leaking. Oh, over here. Okay, cool. So we've got a chair. So what's next? Well, I'm happy to announce that for everyone wondering where they can get a hold of my builds, my schematics, or just become part of the behind the scenes planning, like what will happen in season 2 or new series and stuff like that, I've just launched my membership. Yeah, I finally activated memberships for you, the viewers, and they come with a set amount of perks, and I'm really excited about it. I'll just navigate here. So we're not going all in. We're not doing 5 tiers of memberships yet. No. We're going to do 2 tiers, and the first tier is just a general supporter tier, just to say, hey, we are. And the benefits of the tiers are as follow, and it's going to make a little bit of a noise now in the background. Just give me a hot minute. Let me just go membership. So we've got these tiers, and the first tier is a basic tier that you can go check out. It gives you a new unique role on the Discord, custom emojis in live streams and chats, and then just your supporter badge next to your name. But it will also give you priority replies to comments. It will give a bunch of things in regards to members only post, and I'm gonna be doing some member only streams. A bunch of those will be for planning of builds and stuff like that. So go check it out. And if you want to get into the builds, if you want some inspiration, you need some builds, I will be having a second tier where you can get access to my schematics, and you can add some of these builds to your own world. Currently I'm doing all the setting up and creating of schematics myself, and I'm doing it according to industrial areas. So the main base area is slowly starting to fill up the world, and it will just continue to grow from there on. So we've got membership tiers, and I really, if you're a member, we're gonna have chats about future perks, where we're going with it all. But I want you guys to know that we have them. Memberships are here, and I would just like to say thank you to no other than Potato. Potato has been the first member since the launch. He just looked at it and he joined him immediately. So Potato, we appreciate, well, I appreciate you, and the community appreciates you. And so yeah, if you want in schematics, if you want to be part of the community, if you want to just just be part of it, just go check out the membership. And sorry, I'm rambling. I'm just so excited. I don't even have words. How many times have I said combined the word pumpkin and melon? I'm just literally excited, and we're working towards something, and I want to run it past you. So normally this will go to the members only post, but I think I need to discuss it, or I want to tell you guys about it. So what I'm first going to do, I'm first going to have a sip of sparkling water. So just bear with me. There we go. It's your stream, you're allowed to ramble. Yeah, thank you, I appreciate it. I ramble a lot. I get streamer brains so bad. It feels like the stream's been going for years, but it's only been an hour and a half, which is ridiculous. So I want to read you. So I'm going to be standing still in game because I need to get feedback, and let me just get it in front of me. So I'm not a good reader, so bear with me, and I'm giving you the lore of who I am and the civilization and the culture we're creating. And I based a lot of this lore on personal experiences, who I am as a person, what I believe in, and stuff like that. It's not final, it's a draft, and it's over on the Discord. There's a version 1. I'm going to read you version 2, and we'll be updated. So if you're not on Discord, also go check out the link. Sandy, I forgot to make you mod, so you can't even post the link. But we'll sort it all. All hail Potato. The mighty Spotsky. Grain, welcome to the chat. Yeah, welcome everyone. 90 minutes of talking is rough. Don't sell yourself short. This is true. This is true, but it's so much fun. It's more fun when you have someone in chat with you, which I think I need to get a stream buddy or a buddy series real soon. But anyway, so reading. So first of all the followers from now on will be known as the Dunari. You will all become part of this ancient civilization of gamers, farmers, and just amazing people. The Dunari are a wise and resilient race, deeply connected to nature, especially the elements of water, known for their exceptional survival skills, mastery in building, and dedication to sustainable living. The Dunari have built a thriving civilization around the unique resource, Duesium. So I'm still learning to say these words myself. I've been writing and it's been so much fun. So welcome to every single one of you, the Dunari, and welcome to this new community we have. So that reflects our belief in our build skills and just being part of the sustainability movement. Spelled DEO. Like so. Oh, I tried to spell it in Minecraft. Like that. Did I spell it right? It's my own word and I need to check how I spell it. It's ridiculous. I do apologize for that. So then we have our core beliefs and our way of life. So our cycle of so the core belief no, let me start again. Core beliefs and the way of life. Our cycle of continuity. I'm gonna butcher so many English words now. The Dunari follow a philosophy of sustainability and resourcefulness, guided by the cycle of continuity. The principle emphasizes harmony with nature, where every structure, tool, and craft is made with the care and purpose. And again, it reflects to what we do. We play games because it's our craft, it's who we are, it's what we want to be, and we just do it to the fullest, and we constantly do it. If we feel tired, we just start again. We get a new world and we continue again on this adventure of Minecraft, and whatever game it is we will be playing in the future. We also have the Wanderer's Rite. Young Dunari undertake the Wanderer's Rite, a journey into the unknown to acquire survival skills, knowledge, and experience. The coming of age ceremony strengthens their abilities and love for exploration, central to the Dunari identity. And as Wanderer writes, thank you so much, Kenzie. It's not my first language, English, eh? Continuity. Okay, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna have a sticky note. So the Wanderer's Rite is something I brought in because this is what I want to do with the memberships. This is what I want to do with the community. Is I want to bring in people that want to learn how to build, and this is something that I'm giving you guys as a future that will happen. But one of the memberships will have a build school built into it, where I have a bunch of the members in. We're on a big plot world and we can build together. We can craft and learn to build. And I do not only teach what I know, but I can learn from the community as well, because there's a bunch of you in the chat that are amazing builders. And I want to bring that into it. And that's why the Wanderer's Rite, it's for the young Dunari undertaking this Wanderer's Rite, a journey into the unknown to acquire survival skills, knowledge, and experience. So that is our core beliefs and our way of life. The elemental power of Duesium. Yeah, I'm going to really... Duesium and water. The Dunari civilization thrives due to the Duesium, a mineral connected to the element of water found in deposits called tide stones. Duesium's energy resonates with the bodies of water, empowering the Dunari's tools and technology. The whole bringing the water into it is, I'm like a fish. If I could swim, I'm happy, and that's what it plays into. I'm getting a lot of comments about the build school. I even see errors pops up here. I heard build school. Yes, you heard correct. Build school will be coming to memberships, but I'll branch out on memberships a bit more just in a few. Yeah. So the idea is this Duesium is what is a second love of mine, which is the passion for water, passion for swimming. It's like I said, I'm a fish. I love it. Even in the stuff that I drink in real life, I prefer water over everything else. So that's how we bring another thing I love into this, and another thing that I will love, like my dream is to have a house next to a river. So it's again that love for water, and that is my duesium. That is my want, what I want. The ritual of flow. The Denari perform a seasonal ritual of flow to honor their connections to the water. During the ceremony, they gather to swim and dive near tide stones, recharging both duesium and their bond with water's life-giving force. So we really bring into that another passion of what I love, and that's just the elemental power of the duesium, which is almost like, I don't want to say the faith of the culture, but a core belief. Build school class 1, build the school. That's funny. Build school, chat explodes. Yeah, it does. I feel like I'm good at replicating a build. I enjoy decorating. Yeah, Sandy, you're a pretty good decorator. You're a good builder as well, so it's not bad at all. Most people are made up of 60% water. Denari, well, they're at 75%. Yeah, we've got that little bit extra. We just ooze water, which sounds horrid. That's what are we doing in this heat today. Like, to just give an update on the heat, it is now 28 degrees and it is 8:15 in the evening. It is really hot. Okay, then we've got 2 more sets to go, so just bear with me. We've got agriculture, which is something I love plants, so Sandy would be able to tell you. She knows I've got quite a passion for plants. I'm not the biggest vegetable grower. I manage to bugger up that a lot, but I love growing flowers, so I've got a lot of flowers. So agriculture for me in law is really important. And then my favorite fruit you can grow, and that's watermelon. So I said agriculture and the watermelon harvest. So here's now another word I create myself. The Dioseri Fields watermelon, called the fruit of balance, holds a special place in Denari culture. Cultivated in Dioseri Fields near water sources, watermelon is a staple that embodies vitality, growth, and harmony. So we've got the watermelon in there, and we'll look into it. I won't be able to commit to eating watermelons in every single world I am in, but maybe we can retexture a golden carrot to look like a golden watermelon, not a glistening but a golden. So anybody up for the challenge, let me know. Then we have the Watermelon Harvest Festival. I said festival. Celebrating annually, the Watermelon Harvest Festival is a time of community joy and gratitude. The Denari gather to feast, share watermelon dishes, and celebrate the year harvest, reflecting their respect for nature's bounty. So with this, the whole harvest, now in law it's just a watermelon festival, but I want to use stuff like this to create events. So the watermelon festival might become a yearly event if we can do something like that, where we get together as a community and do some challenges, maybe have a bit of what do you call it, bit of giveaways. We can have giveaways and stuff like that. Chat's going wild. Hey Potato, welcome. I said thank you for being the first ever member. I appreciate it so much, and I'm happy to have you as part of the community, my friend. A golden watermelon, a cantaloupe. Kenzie, no. Okay, so I love watermelon. I do not like melon. I don't like cantaloupe at all. It's the smell puts me off. So no. Then a gold. Okay, fancy name and icon. Feeling the FOMO. Edge Gaming, can you tell me the name of the shaders you're using? I'm currently using, I think it's Continuity. Look, I'm getting better at that word. I don't even know if it's called that. Oh no, it's complementary shaders, but I'm using custom settings that I set up myself. Custom settings are on the Discord server as well. Thank you so much, Sandy, for that. I appreciate it so much. I love melon, but not watermelon. No, grain. Okay, we'll make it the melon festival. We'll accept all forms of melon, and we don't force people to eat melon. I have a song you need to hear, Dio. I'll send it. Please share it. Kenzie, please share it. I'm actually tempted to use AI to create an official watermelon harvest song. I'm gonna do it, and I'll share it on the Discord. Okay, so yeah, that's the idea. So the Watermelon Harvest Festival might become a yearly like an annual community event on the server, which I think could be so much fun if we can get together and we make it a week of build challenges, parkour challenges, all those kind of things. Do you also use a mod pack, or you use your own core create? So okay, no, so I'm currently using the Mr. Beardson Perfect World 1 create pack. So yeah, see, if it was a mod, I'd add a link. Yeah, see, I'll make you mod. After this, we'll make mod. Okay, so that's the thing. Watermelon Festival will become a yearly thing on the channel. If we see it's good and we can do it twice a year, we might do it twice a year. But currently, for time purposes, the yearly festival. And it will just be known as the Watermelon Harvest, but it will be everything. Then the last part of the law is the technology tech. Blah, 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 blah. English. Wait, now I need to... You can watermelon, but you can't melon the watermelon. Oh, wow, that's going to break my head. Retexture the jack-o'-lantern as watermelon so you can have melon heads. Kenzie, that's not... I'm not hating that idea. I'm not hating a jack-o'-melon. I'm not hating that at all. English is funny like that. Yeah, it is. Okay, so last part on the law is technology and craftsmanship. Aqua Forges. With Aqua Forges, the Denari harnesses water pressure to refine USCM and create tools, buildings, and factories. This technology ensures that every creation is efficient and eco-friendly. Again, it has to bring the little eco-friendly in there that I support 100%. And in underwater exploration, proficient swimmers and skilled in underwater navigation, the Denari have created underwater habitats and farms, showcasing their adaptability and their reference for aquatic ecosystems. So yeah, that is just the law in a nutshell. I know it's not really bold and it's different, but I had to bring my own personality into... I had to create law. I wanted law as to what the channel is, why we are and what we are here, but I also wanted to make it such a way that it's not just Minecraft related, because let's face it, I love playing games, I love playing all games, and I hope to in the future incorporate more of my other gameplays. So yeah, that's the thing. And then I had to make the law true to me as a person, and that's why we have stuff like the watermelon festivals and just the loving of water and the building and exploring and all of those things. So yeah, it's lore, it's us, and you guys are all part of it. So yeah, that's basically it. I don't know what to say anymore. Sandy, do I have anything else to say? Oh, that's the second time someone says melancholy. That is so bad. I still love it. Lol, still funny, but the melancholy joke has resurfaced. It's let it roll. Oh wow, I just said you should let the puns roll, melons roll. I love the city builder game you played. Can't wait until you're able to leisurely do that more. Oh, you're talking about... Are you talking about Pharaoh? I think, Kenzie? Or you talking about the one that plays off in Greece? There's the Egypt one, and then there's the Greece one. Let it roll like a melon. Exactly. This is gonna get so bad. I can see myself having t-shirts with me and melons on it. Potato, if you're in chat, don't you have... Isn't it like I can do it as well. Yeah, Pharaoh was so much fun. Look at those. How freaking awesome are those emojis? They're like... It's like me with melon faces. No. It's like melons with me faces. No. Yeah, it was Pharaoh. So I still have all the clips of the Pharaoh series, so I might just start editing those, get those uploaded, and continue where I left off, because I've been wanting to play that so badly. Yeah, there we go, Potato with the melon slices. So I'm thinking in regards to the membership badges, the one that says you've been a member for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, or whatever. Maybe they should be like something to do with melons, like a slice, 2 slices, quarter halves, whole melon, golden melon, omega melon, melon of doom, or whatever. Now you are being dear silly. I am totally. Super chats. Okay. So the video responses we did mention. So for members, it's going to be like priority response, and the reason for this is I currently find myself in a place where I can't reply to every single comment because it's getting really out of hand. I remember when I started and you had one comment and it was like, oh, I've got a comment, and you replied paragraphs. It's getting way too busy. I don't get around to replying to every single video. It takes way too long. So members will have the added bonus of priority replies to comments, which is a bonus. If you are a member, you just increase your chance of getting a reply. If I ever reach 100,000 subs or 10,000 or whatever subs, it's still going to be hard to reply to members, but it's going to be priority. Super chats super chats can happen in live streams. You can also leave a super chat comment, which also highlights it, just shoots it up to the top of the comment list, and it's also a great way to support the channel and make things possible, because memberships will also be the thing that will unlock community servers. So as soon as we reach a point where there will be a community server, and to do a vanilla server is quite easy, it's not that bad, but to do like a community create server, it's going to cost quite a pretty penny, and hopefully through memberships we can make that happen and get a create community server going. Member only streams, mentioned them earlier. So some streams, some games will be a member only feature, but there will be posts about that when that happens and how that's going to happen. That's perfect. And then early video views. So my videos are also going to change a little bit. They're going to launch and they're going to be member only videos for a bit, or it will be like a premiere. Members will have a premiere. They'll be able to see the video. What? They'll be able to see the video before the other people sees it. So that's the thing. I think that's everything. Charles, thank you for popping in. Have a fantastic time. I don't know if it's night or morning or evening, but whatever it is, have a fantastic time zone. Okay, that's it. So I don't know if there's anything else we need to do. I feel like the stream it could go for longer, but I think we should call it. I think we should call it on a high note. We'll have the membership. The membership stuff is up now. It is a constant work in progress, so be in mind, like, the icons and everything's not final. It will be changing, and I can't wait for all of it to pop into place. Like I said, I'm getting a designer to help me out with some stuff. Annabelle, welcome. Denari Dweller. Oh man, that's such a hype. Welcome to the second ever member on this channel, and man, my heart is full at the moment. I can't tell you how much I appreciate this, and this channel and where we're going it's a dream come true. I never even thought I would reach 1,000 subs, and I mean, thank you, Annabelle. Thank you so much, and welcome to it. Welcome to the membership. Welcome to the culture. Welcome to the Denari. Welcome to the cult of the Moon. We're a culture, not a cult. I appreciate it so much. Yeah, we'll be working on the badges. I'll bounce some ideas with my friend, and we'll get something going. I'm really excited on that. Can't click on the join button on my phone. Don't stress about the join button. Oh, giveaways. Okay, I remember. I want to do giveaways. I don't know if it's going to be monthly or how often or what, but I want to do giveaways. So, Grain, man, guys, Grain, I appreciate it. Thank you so much, buddy. Thank you. I don't know what to say. Oh, thanks. I can only say thank you. I hope for this community just to constantly grow. I appreciate it so much. Grain, man, dude. Oh, I hope to see. That's another thing. I wanna be able to play different games, and just seeing Grain's name now is I want to play Potato. What the heck? Gifted 5 memberships. Potato dude. Okay, guys, you guys need to. Oh, I pushed the wrong button. I wanted to go into F5. You guys need to. Oh, Potato, thank you so much. And then welcome to Helen Carter, Nova Quill, Toxic Terror, Mex Blue, and King K, who all got gifts from Potato to become members. Potato, thank you so much. I appreciate it so much, my dude. Yeah, it's so much fun. Like, I'm so happy, and I'm fortunate to be where I am, and I'm Annabelle with the potatoes on the screen. Yeah, show some love to Potato. You guys also need to go check out Potato. Like, one of the most entertaining and hilarious streamers I have seen in a while. I popped into a stream this week and I laughed. I laughed so much. Not only was it fun and entertaining, but it was also a lot of laughter. Kenzie! Oh, Kenzie, thank you so much. I appreciate it so much. You guys really, you all don't know how much it means to me for you to be, or for you to want to be part of this, and it's exciting. Like I say, please just bear with me. It is currently a growing thing. So there's, like, the schematics I'm still uploading, and I'll get it all sorted as soon as possible. But thank you so much, Eddie. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, welcome. We're just exploring, we're just talking. I'm trying to not get emotional. Let's put it like that. Sandy says, I was talking about memberships. I was talking about introducing the chat to memberships. I recently got them going on my channel, and then Potato gifted a bunch of memberships, and now I think we're just gonna maybe go over to the farming area. I need to gather leaves for future builds, so I might just go farm some leaves. Yeah, Potato streams are a lot of fun. Potato streams are really fun. Okay, so let's go to the farming area. Just give me a minute. I just need to mute. Okay, sorry, I'm back. I just got a cup of tea, which is very welcome. Yeah, so we're talking about memberships. Okay, sorry. So my dog doesn't want to leave the office now because he came in with the teacup. Now he wants scratches. So he's now getting his scratches, and he's a spoiled little pup today because it's his birthday as well. So we had a party this morning where we sang him a song, and he had his own little biscuit. And now he's here for scratches. Okay, Wendy, you need to go. Bye, Wanda. Bye. Sorry. So that's my dog. He's a Boston Terrier. He turned 9 today. I had to just I had to let someone show me. So yeah, exactly, Sandy. Chicken had to show me how old he got. So Chicken brought me tea, and then he also told me how old the dog got. I'm really bad with numbers and remembering dates, so I know it's his birthday. I just couldn't remember the age. But yeah, so now I'm gonna leave it to chat. We've been streaming for almost 2 hours. Do you guys want to continue streaming, or can I schedule another stream and we'll be back with, I think, some new content? I'm tempted to start a stream only series. I just need to figure out if it's going to be create orientated or if it's going to be mod pack orientated. So what I mean by that is I want to do a new create series as well, but I think I should leave that for normal recording, and then maybe start a modded series, almost like the Skybees, but not Skybees, as a stream series. So let me know. I don't know. Let me know quickly in the chat. But yeah, so I need to gather leaves and stuff because, like I said, I think this world is gonna... I'd like to see more stream. I would love to do more streams, but I'm gonna be totally honest. I would love to stream like with a bit of people as well. So I might look into doing like a community type stream. So okay. Everybody sit down. I know. What are you doing here? Sitting on the chair. Okay, cool. I'm gonna sit with you. Hello, friend. So I have never, ever, and please don't unsubscribe or anything, but I've never done or played on MCC, the island thing. I've never done those mini games. I've never played them, and look at even the heavens are crying because let's put the shaders on, crying because I haven't done MCC. So maybe that should be a thing. Maybe once a week we can get together. I can open the stream up and we can stream with a bunch of you guys. But we can maybe do that because it's always more fun when there's friends. So maybe we can do some community gaming together. So let me know. Can we do that? Can we do a poll? Can we do that? How do you start a poll? Would you like some units? Let's do that. Sorry, I can't talk and type. Okay, there it goes. It's going live. Start poll. Oh. Did I start it? Quickly googling what MCC is. I'm adding so many options. Oh, okay, start poll. There we go. So I've heard of it. I know it's mini games. Yeah, Grain, you've currently got a star. It will change in the future as soon as we've got membership pages. Okay, I'm back. So okay, so Sandy's saying it's it's fun. So basically, then what we can do is we can just do that as a community. That could be fun. We're gonna have to maybe do it on a schedule that every week it's someone else. Yeah, it's an open server, so it's quite fun. It's quite interesting. Simon M, welcome to the stream. Yeah, so that could be something. Yeah, it's the Minecraft Championships, but the MCC Island is open to everybody, and so it's you can go on there, you can play mini games and stuff like that. Yeah, it's basically play with friends, and I've never done it. It looks fun. I've seen a bunch of stuff and it looks fun. I do have an account. I did enter the world because I was going to do it with Sandy and William and so forth. So yeah, that's something we could maybe do. So that could be a weekly thing, and we can stream it, or we can just do it as a behind the scenes type thing. So yeah, let me know. The poll is running, and then I'll check in the results, and as soon as we know the results, we'll also post the information back on the Discord. So I think so. Oh, Kenzie, I don't know, but I love those hide and seek ones where then you change yourself into an anvil and you can hide. I would love to play that. I find those videos so entertaining. I would love to do that. Like, can we sleep now? Because the rain is really bugging me. And I'm also going to take shaders off. I love the prop hunt is most probably one of my favorite things. But I don't know if it's part of MCC. Sandy would know. I think it's fun. But Grain, I do think I won't be able to do like the parkour stuff. Because I will crash and burn the whole time. I'm not good at parkour. And I get frustrated. Yeah, Kenzie, I think those... I haven't done one of those in a while, but that's like my favorite. I know I don't know if it's Call of Duty, but I know one of those shooting games also have like a... they've got like a hide and seek thing. Okay, let's go to main base. While because we're just gonna now be talking a bit, and then I just want to sleep. I want the rain to go, and I want my tea. Oh, tea's hot. I'm really good at falling. Annabelle, me and you should be in the falling team. We will rock it. I can't do parkour. I like hole in the wall. It's my favorite. I heard you talk about hole in the wall. Yo, I miss your high speed. Grain, I will go back and let it go for you. But Paula, not Paul, Dave has been to his meetings, so he has been behaving. He's not been racing all over the place. You can see we just harvested. So Dave the pig is behaving. I wish we had brown buttons. Like, well, I know. Guess we can do jungle wood. I'm just thinking now. Yeah, see, he's going. He's not racing anymore. He's actually behaving himself. Sandy, I'm also totally good at falling. Yeah, we're good at that. Sandy, when are you coming to visit me again, man? Like, I think me and you need a proper sesh. Yeah, the drift combine, but yeah, Dave's been lectured. He's behaving. See, he did like a little bit of his speeding up there. I just wish I could make the wheels turn, but hey, I love this combine. Okay. Let's go back to the main base. The Farm and the Furious. That's the funniest thing ever, the Farm and the Furious. Like, I can totally see that on a t-shirt as well, like with the face of a pig hanging out a combine harvester and it says the Farm and the Furious. I totally love that. That is so freaking funny. Oh, just imagine. Okay. Let's see if we can add some trees to this area. Because we do need trees. We do need to spruce up this area. You know, okay, so I say that a lot, and I think I irritate myself. When, come visit me once I've moved. I can totally do that as well. Totally. So, whenever I build, I say, and we spruce up this area. And I think it irritates me because I'm not going to use spruce wood. So why are you saying spruce up? Okay. Oh. I'm just thinking now, I wanted to build some trees in this area, but I think the schematic table... Yeah, I removed trees. This... Okay, so we're not going to be able to do this either. Okay, sorry. Okay, well, if that's the case, I think we should maybe... Then we can sesh all we want. Yeah, we need a proper sesh. I live my life a quarter acre at a time. I like that as well. Then we can, okay, we need to spruce up the area, but you're actually using spruce. Yeah, see, that will be the day. Annabelle, that will be the day if I say we need to spruce up the area and I actually use spruce trees. Yeah, oh. Okay, so now's the question. We don't have the schematics for trees. Do we call it? Or do we do something else? I feel like we should actually call it and we start a new stream fresh in the week. I think that's actually what we should be doing. I don't want to start laying the tracks for the train because I think it's pretty boring. I'm almost tempted to put the world on a server and make and open it up and get some friends over to help me build the tracks. Because I don't want to. Oak up the area. Yeah, see, that sounds funny because we do refer to a guy sometimes as an oak. Yeah, but look at that oak over there. So I imagine like put a bunch of people over there. So oak up the area is not ready. I gotta go get ready to record. I've been running on the clock trying to catch as much of the stream as possible. Oh, Kenzie, I appreciate you popping in, and I really miss hanging out with you. Me and you should also get back together and do something. I mean, we never completed the monument, and we should do that. I heard you guys recently started a new one, and yeah, let me know if you finish it. And let me know if you know of any good CTM maps, because I would like that. I've got some previous experience. Grain, you do. So okay, I'm going to go show Grain the track while we decide what to do, and then I'm going to pay Grain to come help me. I almost spelled it oak. Yeah, see, that's the thing. You could have a birching session. Oh, birching session doesn't sound bad, but it sounds like I'm gonna. How do I say this without it sounding too weird? It sounds like I'm gonna go birch a child. Like, yeah. So you see my little ship here, Grain? This little ship needs its tracks built. So let's just get out of this. F5 again, I guess. And the difficult part about this is to get it floating. Let me just park it and I'll show you. That is so rude. He birches a lot. That's why you're my friend, Sandy, because you just say it as it is. Okay, it's not gonna. It's okay. I'm just gonna leave it. Yeah. So if we go to our train pack, this one is actually built using Phantom train rails. So once you hold the rail in your hand, you can actually see it. So I need to place all these tracks and then make sure the water's out. Look how hickory that is. And it takes forever. So if you're up for Phantom rails, you're hired. Oh yeah. Yeah, spruced up. And see, that's another thing. So guys we call oaks. And then you can generally call it, but you could also, like, sometimes you'll say in Afrikaans, you'll say it's a cherry, which is, my nose is itchy now, which is an, I almost want to say a flirty way of referring to a girl. Yeah, you remember those. So it's made out of those. My nose is so itchy now. I don't know what's happening. Someone's gossiping. Dio and I are always birching to each other about we did, especially about yesterday. Yesterday was such a horrid day. Yeah, so okay, let me show the map while we're doing this. So I figured out if you push Control M, it does a prettier map. Like, this isn't bad, but if you push Control M, it just feels pretty. I don't know why. So currently this is where this is spawn, and the track's running all this way over here, goes up there, goes around and docks over here. So cherry, peachy, minty, synonyms, I think. Could be. For an airship, wavy tracks are better. Yeah, because I feel like, Annabelle, I feel like I agree, because that's turbulence. It's fine if it goes up and down a bit. I don't mind. So the next stop is it needs to go from there, travel all the way across the ocean. So this is relative. That will be fine. This will be a straight line. But right about here somewhere, we need to curve it. So it goes through here. And then it needs to find a place to land. And I think almost this area is the best place to land. So it will have to maybe shoot over like this. And the diagonals are the ones I'm worried about. And then come down, and it should slowly drop. And it should maybe land over here, I think. Or it should land on top of this hill. But I kind of like this. This area, in general, we need more paths, needs to be spruced up. Yeah, cherry, chicken, goose. Those are all what we use. Or Babe the pig. No, I'm joking. No, joking. See, I think this will just be the best area. And then from here, it will have to go all the way over and around this mountain. So this one should be fine. It's not that much. Or we should make it go... if it lands over here, it can run along with this track, which could also look nice if we plant trees again and we get all of this covered up. But anyway, from there, it needs to go to this area, which I think the ideal spot for landing might be over here. Or I should have it land right over here. But I don't think I'm going to like it over there. I think this will be the best area. Or it should land over here somewhere and you have like a little road to it. Yeah, I drew it proper straight now, but I think I agree with you that it could maybe go and follow the contours or something. This is like an old one. There's not even a bridge there yet. There's no bridge here either. I've got so many bridge. Have it come in under the arch. I was thinking maybe it should... Okay, hear me out. Maybe it then should come in and stop over here. And when it takes off, it goes through here and it goes under the arch. That could look really cool. Or it should come over and it should land over here, like in front of the arch, and then take off and go through the arch over there. That could also work. For guys, dudes, oak, booty, meneer, oom, guy, so many. Yeah, there's a lot. Meneer. Jay did not understand me last night. Yeah, you spoke so much Afrikaans, or confused him so much last night. Yeah, so this could be an option. Okay, but then from here, it will travel across, and it will go, I think it should go up, and then it should follow this, and then through here somewhere. And then it needs to basically go over this line over there. Because how it's going to go down, and it's going to land in between these, and it's going to stop right there. Don't forget about hose and hose. Bros and hose. Don't forget those. So yeah, and then from there, it's going to go straight up because we've got spawn over there. So I think it's going to go maybe at an angle. These are like floating islands, so it would be cool if they can go through there. And it will just travel up straight. I think it should go straight for majority of my way, and then it goes curved here, and it can go straight again from here, and then right before the village it can curve in and then connect there. I think so. Yeah, Annabelle, I agree. Follow out the river mouth. So if it goes through, I think over, and then here it should follow over, but it should go high over the river. Because otherwise we're going to have to go down and up again. So I think high over here, and then over here it can slightly go down with the river mouth, and it can turn, and it can go over, and then it can start descending over here and go into there. I really do like that. Not really something Santa would say. I guess where Santa's, it depends where Santa's from. Yeah, so I like that idea. I do like the idea of it following the river mouth. There are so many nice like areas. I wanted this to be like a lava area. Look at this. Look at this mansion halfway in the mountain. I haven't even been there. I've just barely seen it. It's another volcano. I like this area as well. It's also very pretty. But this area is so lag. Like a lag bomb if I have shaders on. I'll ask Dio to say, must I say ho ho? Like that's a thing, and like for us it's normal to say ho ho, like to drop the G's. I need to put the aircon off. I'm cold now, man. It's still 28, but I'm feeling it. Yeah, ho ho, it's like a insect. Or if in many of the African cultures, if you say gogo, it means like old person. Grandma, what are you doing for the next 2-ish hours? Would you like to join our CTM? We would all love to have you. Me? I would. I don't mind. I'm going to end the stream in like 10 minutes or 10 minutes, and I just want to run quickly, and then I can pop in. I would love to pop in, Kinsey. But yeah, that's the idea for the track there. So, yeah, I lost my train of thought there. Ho ho. But that's the thing. I think the first time I was hanging out late one night with, I think it was Ricky and Time, and we were just talking, and then we were talking about languages and stuff, and I said something with a G, and he was like, it's disgusting. He said the way we pronounce the G is nasty. And I mean, it is. It's almost like the Germans also really push out the G there. So I get it. I understand it. But yeah. So, okay. Oh, that's the shader button. Oh, it's okay. So I think we should call it. I think it was a really productive stream, and I just put the shaders on and off. I'm gonna stop now. I'm being trigger happy. Let's put it on and leave it on. I think it was a really productive stream, and I've been wanting to look at my old worlds and see where I came from for such a long time now, and I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Sorry, I just saw a WhatsApp from Sandy saying she can't see the join button. I'm sorry, Sandy. But yeah, it's been fun seeing my old builds, my progress, and just the journey it's been to get from where I was to where I am today. And I'm just gonna be emotional one more time and just say thank you to every single one of you, be you a member or non-member. I don't care, just as long as you're part of the community. I appreciate it, and I appreciate all the comments and the feedback and the input, and like streams like this just really cheer me up, and I appreciate every single one being here. It means the world to me. So yeah, just keep on being awesome, and just keep on being here, and just keep on being my friends, man. I enjoy all of you, and I'm really glad I can be on this adventure with you all. I am. Besides Sandy. Sandy's a ho-ho. No, I'm joking. Oh, Grain, don't say back to Ark. You're going to make me want to drop Kenzie and play Ark. No, I'm joking. My Ark's not downloaded. I'll download it tonight, and then I'll see if I can join you guys real soon. But yeah, thanks everyone. Oh, I was already unified. Thanks everybody for popping in, for being here. Thanks to all the members, new members. Potato for the sub bomb that the member bomb you dropped. I appreciate all of that, and I can't wait to see you in the next stream. It's going to happen more frequently, and just keep an eye out on this Discord and the community posts and all over, and then I'll see you in the next stream or the next episode, whichever comes first. Must probably be episode. Till next time, bye. Okay, no, really, I need to go now. I've got a melon in the fridge and I want a piece. Okay, melon. Okay, bye. D calls me ho ho. Okay, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Remember, like the stream, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you soon. Bye, everyone.